Yo, what's going on, everybody? I wanted to come back out here again tonight and do a quick price update with you guys. Look over BTC and XRP, maybe Solana and Cardano ADA as well. We're seeing a lot of bullish price movement right now. A lot of green stream going on, very bullish as we continue to move on and towards the end of the bull run. I do believe we're working our way on up. Again, as we look, the Fear and Greed Index is doing good, still setting in greed, but the top 50 on our cryptocurrency heat maps is just, Sell's the only one that didn't get the memo. It's just on fire. We can put the top 100 on there and see how it's doing. But again, it's a green stream all across the board for real. But we got a clear indicator of a breakout. Solana, it's really doing its thing. Very bullish on this coin. One of my holdings, I'm not gonna lie, I've capitulated at this top at around $78. I've capitulated 25% of my bag into XRP. So not even gonna lie, I feel like XRP is still highly undervalued, underrated, and will continue to probably take profits as these targets break out in these holdings that I have. Want to be completely transparent with you guys and share that with you as we see a clear breakout of the 786 on past the 1 Fibonacci retracement level as it works its way on up towards the 1618. Very bullish to see, Solana hitting $80. I've been over the past month or so, I've probably talked about this project a few times. I know the World Economic Forum, they've posted about it on their website. They speak about Celo, Algorand, XDC, XLM, and ADA, as well as, don't speak about XLM, but XDC as well as XRP. Sorry about that. But again, ADA, Cardano is, dang it. Let me refresh that, sorry. It's still doing very well. It's holding around that, that same area, waiting for it to break out like Solana has. We pull up that Fibonacci retracement level real quick. We see it's just about the same. It's not going on. Give me 1 second. From swing high to swing low. Boom. We're just sitting right there, right under that 702 Fibonacci retracement level. We've hit as high as the 786, and that's almost as high as the 786. So just continuing to see this hang out right here and work its way on up. That's going to be another bullish sign for ADA. Still continuing to watch that. It's another leader just like this one is now. Few small coins are doing it, but in the top 50, top 30 coins, you've really got these two right now. Bitcoin and XRP, obviously XRP is still hanging out around that. It's hit as high as the 5. It's retraced all the way down back to the 382 now. Very healthy. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But probably going to start this off again with Bitcoin. That's where we've been starting it off lately. We saw again this bull flag with a half staff breakout up to our 48 conservative range that we've been talking about on this channel for a few days. Very bullish. We've again saw our June, July lows followed by an August relief rally, and I do expect to see some potential confusion as we head into Rosh Hashanah Shemitah in September coming up very soon, followed by new breakouts of all-time highs in October, with November, December, possibly as late as January 4th, 14th. Melt your face returns in your portfolios that you hear so much about. I do believe we'll see that potential ROI increase towards the end of the year. A few more months left. Always the potential of a black swan event. I do believe it'd just be to scare you out of the markets. And we'll talk about how low I believe we'll see some of these coins go in just a minute. I'm gonna hide some of this right now, clean it up a little bit, so we can talk about it. But again, Bitcoin's just it broke out, it rode up towards that 48,000 conservative range we were talking about with our full flag half staff breakout. Tested the top side of the Bollinger Bands here, saw an automatic reversal, very healthy, running along this 200 double exponential moving average, with couple tests of the top side, couple retests of the 200 to retest the median of the Bollinger Band. Very, very bullish. Healthy to see. As we head into the full moon, I do expect the next few days from the 19th, starting, this candle that's now green right here, that's opened up after 8 o'clock tonight. I do expect to start to see a potential pullback in the markets as we head into the full moon. That's the 22nd. It is our Sturgeon moon, which equals 58 in numerology. I compared that to XRP, that equals 58. I thought that was pretty ironic. Again, synchronicity. I look for syncretism, astrology, numerology, gematria to help me understand overstand these markets. I do apply it, and it tends to help me out very well. I follow the moon cycles again, which full moons tend to be very bearish. Leading all the way up until what I would call our energy reset around our 2 eclipses, where we did not see the 2 moon indicators work out. We've seen consistent tops around new moons and lows around full moons. Tops around new moons and lows around full moons, either 3 to 5 days before, on, or after these moons. So it's something I think is very esoterically involved. Again, JP Morgan, he has the liquidity to move the markets, and he's told us that millionaires don't use astrology, but billionaires do. So I'm gonna use it. I don't have the liquidity to move the markets, but I find it very helpful. Something I've learned. Again, just here to share with you what I've learned, what I've researched along the way. Just documenting my journey, not financial advice. Just entertainment, educational purposes only. Again, as we continue to see this potential, we've got a pretty indecisive doji, pretty perfect doji candle right here. Yesterday, the 18th. So pretty indecisive right now on whether or not which way we're going. I believe consolidation, possibly sideways, or a potential pullback again, as we have seen this pretty unsustained growth on a bunch of green days versus not too many reds. Just potential pullback as we pull up that 55 day exponential moving average. It's sitting right down here around 41,000. I do believe that would be the low, if anything, or that possible 39 to 37K, where our VPVR POC is, which is our volume price range, and point of control sitting at 37,000 right now for Bitcoin. The bottom, right under the bottom side of our Bollinger Band, our 236 Fibonacci retracement level, which would be again another accumulation for a reaccumulation, which would be in a wick. You would see it wick down here and be bought up very, very quickly. Huge liquidation, buyback potential Just throwing that out there, not saying it will happen. Just throwing that out there to be transparent. What I'm looking at over the next few days. As we look at the Bitcoin MACD, let's see. Yeah, we've had a bearish flip. We've had a bearish cross on the MACD and the signal line. We're forming bearish histograms. So again, just the next few days, possibly 6 week or so, I expect to see some bearish price movement potentially. This is the daily time frame right now. We're looking at the RSI. It's formed lower highs consistently 3 times now. Only set one bottom. I do expect this possibly form a lower low here soon. Again, we've been on a downtrend for 8+ months with a final breakout. So it wouldn't be surprising to see Bitcoin kind of cool off after a parabolic move towards the upside for the relative strength index on the daily time frame. Just sharing what I'm seeing. I you know a pullback right here. I believe whatever we see or what we're seeing now, if this is all we get, it would just be setting higher lows overall as we zoom out when we're in doubt. Okay, and we look at a more macro time frame, which is a bullish structure. It's a bullish signal. Again, I don't think Bitcoin's going to fall below its 37,000 VPVR POC volume price range and point of control. Just my due diligence, hard work, dedicated research, bringing you guys as much as I can as we look at that 58 excuse me, that 58 to 68 day time frame from our bottoms, and we go to this bottom right here. We draw over 58 days. It's pretty indicative to another potential bottom. We can do it from multiple places. If we go to this top right here and we draw over 58 days, we come up to another bottom that came 2 days before. 56 to 58 days. I use that number 56 a lot if you watched my videos. That 56, 57, 58 day time frame is right there. You can drag it out to 68 days. I use that on the XRP time frame more. But you can almost do this from every bottom. As I go from the August 19th over 58 days, which is why I feel like tomorrow into the new moon, the full moon could be bearish. We go over 58 days and we're at another bottom. So it's not surprising. I use that a lot just to keep me on track a little bit. I'm gonna probably go ahead and hop on the XRP price chart though. I'm just BSing you guys, just out here cooling. Had a job interview, killed it, slaughtered it today. I got 60 days to prove my worth, and probably get the opportunity to move out to Raleigh, North Carolina, and be the lead operation of a smokehouse out there. We'll see what happens, but at least I got it. Outnumber 441 in a year and a half. Boom. All right. Pretty interesting things as we clear this up a little bit so we can see what's going on. I got a lot going on for you guys, but we've been talking about this for months, following this price chart, specific trend lines that we've had drawn. Pretty bullish, you guys. We were talking a lot on August the 11th about a microcycle top coming, which I do believe we got before we saw a 16% pullback. August the 11th, it was a very symbolic date to me, with the heliacal rising and a bunch of things going on leading into the 50th year anniversary of the Friday the 13th meeting with Richard Nixon at Camp David, leading into our cycle top, one last leg up on the 15th, which was the 50th year anniversary from the Nixon shock, our monetary change to the petrodollar in 1971. None of this is surprising to see this top and now a reversal. We were talking about consistent days of daily closes above the outside of the Bollinger Band for continuation. It's pretty healthy. It's pretty normal to see an automatic reversal after a perfect doji of indecision right here. It's nice to see a cool off to help bring the RSI relative strength index down on the daily time frame, which is what we're looking at right now. We'll talk about the weekly in a minute on the MACD. I had something I wanted to look at there. I forgot about it. But the 815, 811, 2021, which gave us the 15 in the calculator. It's pretty symbolic to see that microcycle top right there. For XRP, a nice trading moment to get extra 16% before a blow off top of a microcycle. We've retested the 382. Very bullish to see. Again, we got the 200 double exponential moving average just hanging right down here at 93 cents, right here at our trend line that we've been following for, going on about 8 months now, plus, which is held 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, well, we didn't hold there, but 7 times now. When you hold a trend line 3 or more times, it's pretty much confirmed. But I can also go ahead and tell you that a trend line means absolutely not a damn thing. But it's nice to see. It's something I've really been using to help me continuate, movement over a monthly, bi-monthly, or multi-monthly time frame for XRP as we continue on the rest of this bull run. As we drag this 110, 111 support line, resistance line over that we talked about several months ago on my channel before we fell through support on May 18th, 19th, I mean. It played a big key role back here, and it's going to play another key role going forward now. I do believe we flipped it, broke through, and now we're testing it and treating it, hopefully, as support. So far, we've got 1 confirmed daily close above it, 2 if you count our indecision moment right here. This is an obvious retest of this, which is a previous 3-year plus resistance level that we're breaking now. So that's very bullish to see. That's our 3rd level, the last one before new all-time highs, I do believe. We've got, of course, our very scary moment coming up at the 702 golden pocket of the Fibonacci retracement level. Very, very scary moment. Not even gonna lie, plan to see some heavy volatility in here when we do get up here. Probably nice pullback through some of these previous levels, maybe even all the way back down to this level for another test before we do move on up. Just throwing that out there, but that's for the future to come. We'll see what happens. I do still expect to see XRP hit that $1.40, that $1.50 cent range by the end of this month, or the first week or so days of September. Before we do see that 702, I've called for that in a few posts, and I do believe it's still here. We'll be there very shortly. Again, we talked about the potential retest of the 236 Fibonacci retracement level before. The VPVR POC, which is the volume price range point of control for XRP, is currently setting at our 55 double exponential moving average, which is right around our 86. It was at 86 cents earlier. It's moved up to 88. But our VPVR point of control is setting at 86 cent, which is our 86 cent launchpad theory that we've talked about multiple times on our channel. So I wanted to bring that up. Potential wick scenario down there in a huge liquidation crisis, black swan event to scare everybody out of the market. Retail hands, sell your bags. Everybody's going to be screaming it's going into a bear market. The wick's already bought up by the time you look at the price chart. Anyways, just saying, just throwing this out there again. We've got to cut out the emotions and grow our financial positions, our fiat positions, gold positions, silver positions. Not financial advice, just educational purposes. I do believe is more important while we're here from a technical analysis perspective, from a common sense perspective. Don't follow the FOMO. Don't follow the hype. It's fun. I mean, some of it's mind blowing. I follow it every day. I chase FOMO and pumps all the time, but not financial advice. I just have fun with the house's money, to be quite frank. With all that being said, you guys, I'm not gonna hold this one up too much. Just talking about a few things that I'm seeing. I'm seeing a potential pullback over the next few days, heading into the full moon, with a bullish end of August. Historically, these charts have done good over the years in August. And I expect Bitcoin to do the same. I expect its dominance to come back into play any day now. The Bitcoin dominance is coming back into play. I'm the only channel you've ever heard this say right now. Nobody else is talking about it. I swear to God. I do expect it to just take over for 4 to 6 weeks. Maybe not even that long, but I expect it to take over, hit a new all-time high, break out into price discovery, and enter into an ABC correction into a bear market, which leads the altcoins into their parabolic blow off price discovery top. Super cycle, super altcoin season, whatever you want to call it. With all that being said, we're probably going to head out of this one. We talked about Sol and how Solana is, the leading indicator right now of why I believe we're going to continue to move up regardless of whatever volatility we see, whatever negative news we might hear come out now that we see cryptocurrencies moving up again. The private Western central bankers do not want you knowing about it. They only want you using their Federal Reserve notes, their currency, which is not money. It's not backed by anything. It's worthless. They devalue it by printing and quantitative easing. I mean, we can keep going. And I'm not. Get your crypto off exchanges. Get your hardware cold storage ledger devices. I'm not going to warn again about the upcoming potential hack and black swan event with a cyber pandemic that I do believe we will experience. They told us we would experience it, just like they told us we would experience this bear flu, which happened play by play by play by play by play by play by play out of a 30-year book that they wrote. And I'm the idiot. But anyways, I'm signing out of this one. Download your wallets, get your cryptos off exchanges. Take care of yourself. Set up your cryptocurrency exchanges like Bitrue. Make sure you set up and do your verification process. Go to KuCoin, do the same thing. Go to Kraken, do the same thing. You do not want to be stuck in the middle of a bull run with life-changing potential wealth in your pocket and you cannot access it because Coinbase went down and your funds are on Coinbase because you never transferred them to a wallet. You don't go to the bank and get a withdrawal and leave it with the teller. You put it in your damn wallet. I'm just saying, when you sign up and you do your accounts, write down your password, your key phrase, which is a 24 word phrase that you never want to lose access to because it's the only way to restore your wallet if something was to ever happen to your phone or your wallet. And you want to write down your password and username. Just very important stuff that I want to make sure I've reiterated time and time and time and time again. Because, somebody will say, hey, you didn't do it. Well, you also want to pay your crypto taxes too, but I'll leave that up to you. I'm signing out, you guys. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you in the next one.